shot, were you?
No.
In fact, you don't have really any injuries as a result of killing him, do you? Other than the one to your left ring finger, correct?
That's the only visible injury.
Pardon?
That's the only visible injury.
I'm talking about visible injuries, right? That's the only visible injury that you have, the one to your left ring finger. Even though, according to you, he slammed you down, right, when he got out of the shower, and then he slammed you down again when he was coming at you and you had to pull the gun, according to you, right?
Yes.
And he's also grabbing at you while you're down on the ground, and he's not being gentle about it, right?
That's correct.
No bruising, no anything other than just the thing to the injury to the left ring finger, right?
I don't know if my skull was bruised.
Pardon?
I don't know if my skull was bruised.
Aside from that, do you get medical care for that?
No.
You seek medical care for your finger?
No, I did not. Not professional medical care.
Well, you do have an injury to that left ring finger, don't you?
Yes.
And so when you arrive out in western Utah and you see Mr. Burns, you did have an injury to your left finger.
We're
correct?
talking about two different injuries. No.
Well, ma'am, you just told me when we were talking about this killing that, yes, you injured your left ring finger. Do you remember just telling me that just now, no more than 2 minutes ago?
Yes, I was referring to this injury.
Ma'am, were we really talking about this particular injury at that time?
I didn't know. You were just talking
no,
about
you don't know we were talking about the killing, ma'am?
You talked about the injury to my left finger.
What have we been talking about the whole afternoon? On the left.
June 4th.
Pardon?
June 4th.
Right, we haven't mentioned any other day, right?
Not to my recollection.
You've been here throughout these proceedings and you've been answering or you've been asked questions, right?
Yes.
And as we were talking about it just now, I asked you, isn't it true that the only injury as a result of this incident was this injury to your left ring finger? And you said yes. Do you remember saying that?
I might have, but that's not what I meant.
Well, ma'am, you did say it, didn't you?
I don't know.
And in fact, I followed it up by saying, and you didn't seek medical care. Do you remember me asking that?
I thought you meant about my
No, do you
skull.
remember me asking me that?
Yes. I
And do you
remember.
remember that you said, well, not professional medical care? Do you remember that?
I was referring to the splint Travis made from my finger.
I know that that's what you're telling me now. But the line of questioning before involved the shooting. That's what we were talking about, right?